Oh, dust in the competition longer than those leftovers you got in the fridge from Thanksgiving. It's the Flex Zone, the only place giving you your sports how you want it, when you need it. Red lights on. We're live on that WBGR sports page. It's the Flex Zone, the man cave, the place for all your holiday cheer. Again, we're back at it again another Monday night, giving you all that great sports talk. Oh, well, got to keep up with us on that Facebook, Flex Zone 1. What else, D?
The Twitter.
At the Flex Zone 1. Instagram at the Flex Zone 1. And YouTube.com, not the first one, the only one, YouTube.com/the Flex Zone. Call in, talk to us, 301-429-WBGR. Questions, ideas, you want to be a guest, email us, theflexzone1@gmail.com. Another action-packed show. We got Flex Talk, we got Sport of the Week, and we got Goofies of the Week, and we conclude with Rapid Fire. And, of course, our guest this week is my boy Antoine Ryles, and we'll be talking all that great talk and even a little mellow for Crevonte's loving.
Ha! I can't wait.
You mean unemployed mellow?
Oh, boy. Oh. No whistle this week, but he's got another way to make those sounds and make you scream. It's Cousin D, baby.
Fireman was good in the hood, and...
What the faulty
was
whistle?
supposed to be a whistle.
See, that's the slow whistle. See,
No, that's that Android that you need to get rid of. That is.
No, it's on another setting. But anyway, check out the Twitter at DieSpoonyNet and the Instagram. The Flex on 1. The Instagram is hotter than the butter that's on your Hawaiian roll on Thanksgiving.
The Hawaiian rolls ain't no joke, baby. They ain't no joke. You ain't lying, baby. I ain't know what he's gonna say, but man, all right.
I was like,
tomato, butter, and what?
Butter and roll.
That's right. Keep it rolling, baby.
This next man needs no introduction, but if you're goofy, he'll introduce himself to you. Crevonte.
the coach.
Hey man, listen, I got my lavish coaching attire. I'm ready to point left, point right, go this way, go that way. Crevonte Hurt, CREV. You want?
Proceed.
Crevonte Hurt, CREVONTEHURDE. Facebook, Twitter, Crevonte_Hurt on Instagram.
Last but not least, he's a 3-course, 4-course,
Goofy
5,
course.
6, 7-course.
Goofy course.
Oh boy.
Doesn't raise the bar because he is the bar.
Yeah.
What you say? The one who bakes pies?
The Goofy pies.
What's up, brother?
The baker.
The Goofy guy.
The baker that's the maker.
A baker.
Mountain!
Yeah, thank you.
Goofy!
It sounds like you guys are hating. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, he about to get real annoying with that.
He's already annoyed me as is.
Real annoying with that.
Baking more pies than Gordon Ramsay right now. This your boy Drizzy Dre, Mr. One and Only, the man of 1,000 nicknames. Yes. This is me. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram, Black American Dream, and on Facebook, Andre Melton.
Black American Goofy.
You know you like that name.
Real quick, before we get started, we got to take a quick moment of silence for the owner of the Houston Texans, Robert C. McMahon, who died at the age of 81. We'll take a quick moment of silence. And Rob McNair was the founder, senior chairman, and CEO, and helped bring the Texans back to Houston after the Oilers left and went to Tennessee. But it's time for that flex talk, and we got a good topic this week for all you boxing fans out there. Duck and weave, baby. Bob and weave, they say. We got a heavyweight bout. When was the last time a heavyweight bout was this sought after, I think? We got the Deontay Wilder, and we got Fury on Saturday night. D, do you like this matchup?
I actually do. Fury's gotten back into it. I know we're going to retirement for a moment after he beat Klitschko, but he's had 2 soup can fights. He's got
Soup can fight.
He's done well since then, and Wilder's doing his thing. But now this is Wilder's time to step into the big time because the winner of this match probably get Joshua, and it hasn't been a good heavyweight fight since Joshua and Klitschko, and I can't wait for it. It's going to be fun.
So because of that, D, you know who I'm rooting for. You know I want to see that Wilder.
Oh, everybody wants to see Wilder in
Josh. Yes. But, I mean, Wilder, he's just been mauling people. But I think that this will be a good fight. Because, we've seen Wilder step into the ring and just literally, I call him the pit bull because he's been mauling people every time he's in the ring with them. So I think that this will actually be a guy that can actually kind of stand toe-to-toe with him. I don't think he's going to be able to maul and destroy, run through this guy like he's been able to do his other opponents. I think that this will actually be in our wrestling terms a slobber knocker.
Good God Almighty! Oh, let me barbecue sauce on it. Good God Almighty! They don't stop walking dry. They walking dry. It's gonna be turning into $2 steak. Jesus Christ! He got a family. Good God!
JR. No.
Crevonte, any ideas of what's gonna happen in this fight? Will it be
I hope not. Like Dre was saying, Wilder, he's getting on my nerves. Can you get a whistle? We need a whistle on you. Blow the whistle on your damn self. That's what we need. You goofy and goofier. Eyes red. You see him? Anyway, Wilder has been wilding people out in the boxing ring. I think the matchup with Fury, he's going to have to show some versatility because he's a big boy. Like, he can't just run over, how we've been saying in his highlight fights. He's not going to be able to do that. So he's going to have to show some versatility, show some, and bob and weave.
Go more than 3 rounds?
Facts. And probably play some defense, too. So, this should be a really, really good matchup, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Wilder handles it.
Say it one more time.
Oh, good God!
Do not say it
Good
one more
God
time.
Almighty!
Do not say it
He
one more
knocked
time.
him out!
Do-
He walking it dry! Jeez, good God! He broke it in half!
Now, real quick, I gotta get your prediction. Who wins? D, I'll start with you, and why? Real quick.
To Cavante's point, Wilder gotta go
Get off me.
under 6 rounds. If it goes past the 9th round, then I like Fury. But Wilder's gonna get it done in 6 rounds.
You saying rope-a-dope strategy?
So, is it a knockout? Do we get what Dre
I
loves
think
to
we're
see?
gonna get a knockout. I think Wilder gonna take him out. He gonna knock the British back in him. He gonna knock him out.
You're gonna knock the British back at
He
him,
gonna
man.
knock him out.
Back at him. Cheerio.
Say.
Oh, pow!
Blow the whistle.
One thing about Wilder, he's gonna have to definitely work on his stamina and his endurance because, like D said, I don't think if it goes like the 6-8 rounds, it slowly goes against him. But I'm definitely going with Wilder because I want to see him be great and I want to see him continue to be great. So I'm gonna say it's a knockout, round 6-7.
Dre?
Give me Wilder. I told you. I want to see him versus Josh. I'm really looking forward to that fight. And I agree with you guys. Wilder has never had to really go the distance with anybody because he's just able to plow through everybody. So, I mean, look, for me, I'm just happy to see a fight that's, for me, something that's going to actually last a little bit because
What we had recently.
This
Yeah,
dude,
we had
it's
a lot of knockouts in them undercard fights, man. With what was that? I can't think. Canelo and Triple G.
And Wilder, you might as well call him the modern day Tyson because his fights don't last at all.
Just saying, man.
Good gosh. That's what. That's
snap.
how we do.
No.
Good God Almighty!
No, we don't have
Good
to.
God!
No.
Good God.
No, we don't have
Covered in $2 steak.
With the barbecue sauce
Oh
over
God!
there.
Knocked him out like Jezebel. Good God Almighty!
Still doing JR impersonation.
Oh, good
Yes,
God!
still doing it. Now, real quick, next month, Pacquiao and Broner fighting. Do we care? It's a big WC.
I don't care.
It's not a
Personally, I don't
WC,
care.
but you got one Wall-Street fight against one very arrogant knucklehead fighter.
I don't understand how he's that arrogant. Like,
You understand? He can't brush his head. He talk junk.
because I mean,
He come from your boy's school of goofiness.
but
Yeah, he does.
Floyd can do this type of stuff because at least with Floyd,
He backs it
I
up.
know.
but I'm saying, he comes from that school.
right?
Even though he didn't quite put the work in, he doesn't have the same body of work as Floyd, but he got all the outside stuff from Floyd.
Look, my rule of thumb is, if you talk it, you damn sure better walk it.
I agree. I agree. Absolutely agree.
Agent Boner, you get this.
She's gonna get.
I thought he was gonna be like one of them whistles where you just hold it and it's just gonna be like really, really annoying.
Oh no, I can do that.
Oh Lord,
no.
no!
I don't want to do that yet.
Goofy.
I done started something.
Yeah, you did. Yep, definitely did. But
Said eyes all red because he want to talk about tougher than $2 steak.
Oh, good God Almighty!
it's Snoresville. No, I don't care about Broner, Pacquiao. It's very goofy. Even in the press conferences, like that pre-boxing
I'll admit
stuff,
though, that stuff it was
goofy, man.
It was kind of funny.
That was goofy.
I did laugh.
That was goofy.
I found it entertaining.
I mean, we'll just say lately around the nation's capital, we don't
goofy.
need any Broners around here.
Oh boy. Well,
I don't even know.
I know one thing Crevonte was happy about. We'll talk more about that fight as it comes next month. The Ohio State
Props to him, man.
showed back up.
We said it, didn't we?
Yes.
And I was wrong. I picked Coach Khaki Pants to play Alabama.
Get it done.
But go ahead, Crevonte. How do you feel? And does Ohio State now make the Final Four if they win the Big Ten?
Absolutely. I think that was the only way they was gonna make the playoffs is by winning the Big Ten. And we all know when it comes to Ohio State and Michigan, it usually always comes down to them two in some way, shape, or form. And Ohio State is usually on the better end of it, especially since
the Ohio State.
Of course, the Ohio State.
Yeah, they get the D this week.
And usually when he plays against the hardball, he's undefeated.
4-0.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm in a weird spot because of obviously the Purdue loss still hurts, and it's the reason why we dropped as far as we did. Now we did get bumped back up, but must win, absolutely must win, needed to win, and it was a good win. So I'll take it.
Well, let me correct you. You dropped because y'all stink, and as soon as you get into the playoffs, guess what? You can go on fishing.
We'll see.
You go on fishing. You don't even deserve to be in the damn top 4.
Anyway, good bounce back, Ohio State. That's what we do best.
All right, this is the options. Now, you got Oklahoma that can score a whole bunch of points.
Kyler
But
Murray,
can't
baby.
defend anybody.
Yep.
Kyle Murray should be the Heisman Trophy winner. By the way.
Runner up.
My
Because
opinion.
old TT.
Yeah, I mean, two get it.
I like that.
But UCF, undefeated, haven't lost in 2 years.
they lost their
Come on. Auburn.
But they lost their
They did lose their quarterback, but they're going to still beat Memphis in the American Championship game this Saturday.
AAC.
They should be the 4th team in the
AAC.
playoff. Let them and Alabama face. Let Alabama
Oh,
beat them.
gosh. They're going to beat them.
What?
Thank
you.
UCF.
I don't want to see that massacre. I don't want to see it. They're going to play Alabama. No.
But they deserve a
I give it
chance.
to
That's
he has
trash.
been
A chance.
He put them in
Ringing
the
his
bowl belt for 2 years.
Put them in
Let
the bowl
them see them
game.
get their ass whooped. Y'all want an ass whooping?
No. Why are we doing it? No. What?
No, wait a minute.
I don't want that. I don't want that for you.
Look,
Y'all won a national championship last year. I don't want that for you.
I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that, yo. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of
You want to see
television.
Oklahoma Ohio State do the same and lose?
Let me,
I'd rather that. I think it'd be more entertaining because we know Oklahoma could put up some. We could put up points. I mean, they could put up
They
points.
gonna get stopped.
let me
They could. Hey,
They
whatever.
was not
I think it'd be more entertaining than UCF.
look.
Come on, man.
As far as Michigan, they are who we thought they were. And, for me, of course, Roll Tide is always going to be in there. Clemson, Notre Dame,
For the Cotton Bowl, it should be
and
interesting.
then I don't know that fourth slot. Because I mean, we can put the Ohio State in there, and the Ohio State will get the ass whooping of a lifetime.
Well,
so
listen,
I mean,
that's not here or there. But
we
you
don't have
trying to
any
reach for a
options,
full
okay?
team when you know who the full team going to be.
No. Could Georgia pull off the
Shut
upset?
up.
And
get
drop
out of here, man.
Drop Alabama
that
to
old
the fourth
fools,
spot.
that old fools talk. You
Shot to the
talking?
fourth spot.
Shut
Drop
up.
Alabama to the fourth spot.
Shut up.
Oh, get out of here!
Shut
Come on, Georgia. I love you, Georgia.
Listen, first of all,
Ernie Johnson and company, I need you.
First of all,
I need you, baby.
First of all, why you root for any team that plays for Georgia?
No,
The whole state is garbage.
I have no
The whole
choice.
state is trash.
I have no
They're
choice
full
now.
of losers.
I need Alabama to lose.
Hey, whoa now. Atlanta is great,
Atlanta.
but for other things.
I'm saying, I'm
Wait a
talking
minute.
sports wise,
Wait a minute.
sports teams. We know Atlanta's good. We know what's good in Atlanta. We know what's bad in Atlanta.
Hope, because I don't think nobody else in the playoff would do it. So
Well,
please,
listen.
Georgia.
I guess nobody ain't gonna do it then.
Georgia, you're playing
I guess nobody's gonna do it then.
At home.
They played at home last year and lost.
No. Two. They didn't know two was coming. They
TT.
prepped for Hurts. They didn't know.
There you go.
They got to take this
You
time.
give them excuses.
And they can get it done.
Come on, keep
They
reaching.
get it done.
Keep reaching.
Get it done.
Keep reaching.
Don't worry.
And I don't trust Ohio
Reaching.
State. I don't trust
Come on.
Oklahoma.
Come
I
on.
don't trust Notre Dame.
Come
I
on.
certainly don't trust Clemson. So
Come
I
on.
need Georgia.
You don't trust yourself.
reaching.
Get out of
I need
here.
Georgia.
Keep reaching.
So who's the fourth team?
Keep reaching.
UCF should be the 14th.
Devontae.
UCF.
Ohio State, stop playing.
Dre, who's the fourth team? If you have to pick one, they all gonna get beat.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna be bad.
The Ohio State, I guess.
It's gonna be bad, and this is one of the rare years where I'm going to say I don't think it's gonna be close this year. The gap. Alabama got it. Alabama got it.
OTT.
Georgia.
Alabama got it. I ain't got nothing to say.
Dogs.
But one thing we do know, next Tuesday, the Alabama Invitational commences, baby. Because it's going to get started. That's what we call it, college football play.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, what's up, Angela? Hey, Angela.
Angie, what it do?
Hey, what's your name?
We're going to take a quick
Stop
break.
calling
After this
Angie.
break, we're going to
She
get
started
that
calling Angie. Shut
Ravens
up.
talk,
You're
that
bad.
mellow talk. We got my boy Antoine Ryles in the building. It's a Flex Zone. Only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. We'll be right back.
Oh Lord.
Yo,
Get your behind up.
yo.
Who it is, Drizzy Dre, Mr. One and Only, the man of 1,000 nicknames. And all I'm saying is go ahead and like our Facebook page, The Flex Zone. You see us every Monday at 10 p.m. on WBGR, so you might as well go ahead and hit that like button for me. Not asking for much. Hit that like button. You already know what it is. What's good, everybody? This is Drizzy Dre, Mr. One and Only, the co-founder and executive producer for The Flex Zone. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Flex Zone, to catch us each and every week. All the craziness that you may have heard or you may not have heard. Go ahead to YouTube, subscribe, The Flex Zone, to catch us.
We're back live on the Flex Zone. Only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. We're moving furniture. That means we have a special guest. But first, we got a Twitter poll.
The Twitter.
As he puts on the crown, I don't know why. When I have a better record than the picks to him. But anyway, who's the best one-loss team? Rams or the Saints? Vote twitter.com/FlexZone1.
That's tough.
It's a good question.
Ain't tough.
That's tough.
Saints,
You
baby.
doing your Rams thing today, or you're not doing it today?
The Rams. Yes.
Well, we got a guest here, very special guest.
I guess.
This guy, known him for years, go way back to the high school days at Poly talking sports. He's back again to join us. And the hat says it all, baby.
Kenny man.
My
My type of brother.
My boy Antoine Ryles in the building on the Flex Zone.
Anything's
Once again.
possible.
Shot 3. I'm not trying to be around.
Make everything better.
Wait a minute.
We got to get straight to it.
Yeah.
First of all, how can the people keep up with you?
At Facebook, Antoine Ryles. Anything else, it's Ryles the World. I might as well get it trademarked because I got it everywhere.
We like it. We love it. And we know that you're a Mellow fan, so I had to do you justice and give you a chance to talk about your boy.
Don't do that.
Not cool.
And as you can tell, crevonte isn't the biggest Mellow fan. So,
Right.
Mellow, as D says, he's in the unemployment line right now.
Unemployment.
Go ahead, do your spiel.
They try to make my man a scapegoat for real.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say. They was 4-7 before. They 5-3 because they just lost to the Wizards, even though James Harden put up 54. Losing to the Wizards is horrible at this point. If you
No. Yeah, all facts. All facts.
So my thing is though, right? Ain't nowhere for him to go, but it's okay. He not gonna go to China. I don't like none of that go to China talk.
No, nothing overseas.
Nah, nothing. He can still play in the NBA. He's a very good eighth man. I'm not saying he's 6th man or 7th man, but he could be an 8th man.
Wow.
8th man.
Hey.
Why
I don't-
play?
Why play?
Why even play?
He need a ring. You don't want to go out like Barkley or none of these other people that don't got rings.
Sound like the Warriors.
Go
of
to
us.
the Warriors. That's what. Go
Oh,
to
okay,
the Warriors.
okay.
Get yourself a ring and just call it a day. You can retire next year, or you can go to Miami and just chill with Wade if you want to just have a little career off moment.
Look, I'm with you. I've been said, look, at this point in your career, just go to the Warriors, get you a ring, retire, call it a day. Do not go to the Los Angeles Lakers, Lord. Please do not let this man go to the Los Angeles
we don't need
Lakers
you.
at this
We
point.
don't need you.
I know they need shooters, but I just don't think he's a good fit for that Lakers squad. I think
He's not a good fit for any squad, man.
Well, the Golden State Warriors. I think
go to the Warriors.
I think.
I mean,
the
well, I think
I think
I
go to
go to
Philly,
the
too.
Warriors.
I think he
I
go
go
to
to the
Philly.
Warriors
Look,
too.
you-
I go to the Warriors
Philly
too.
a nice pickup. I think he go to Philly.
he ain't getting no ring in Philly. Though.
Nah, he ain't getting a ring.
That's
in
why I
Philly,
said
but he
go
can
to
Philly.
the. To me, it's like Warriors or bust at this
But
point.
the Warriors already said they don't want him.
I
think
don't
it's-
blame him.
I think it's
And as somebody coming from Laker Nation, I wouldn't want him on the Lakers. Like I said, even though they need
I need
another
Bradley
shooter, Melo just hasn't.
Give
Melo
me
just
Brandon
hasn't. Melo just hasn't. To me, he hasn't been. He hasn't been Melo
in quite some time.
Quite some time. I can't even think. Maybe his New York days when they got eliminated by the Pacers was the last time I think I seen Carmelo Anthony be great. I just haven't seen him when you compare him to the rest of the people in his class.
Which is
his game just
terrible.
hasn't really developed.
He'll
at all.
lose, and
Well,
that's
because even
I think
Dwayne
he's a
Wade, I
victim.
think even Dwayne Wade, I still see you see flashes of Flash, but you don't see nothing from that.
Well, listen. The thing about Carmelo Anthony, he is unfortunately in this case, he's a victim of his draft class. Look at everybody around him. I mean, from LeBron, Wade, everybody
Bosh.
around him, and Bosh, everybody.
Even the Piston guy got a ring.
The
Should've
Piston
went to the
guy.
Pistons in the first place.
Anyway, I'm just
He should have
saying.
went to the Pistons.
Should've went-
Everybody around him is winning, and he was coming into the league. It was him and LeBron. It was him, LeBron, for about 5, 6, maybe pushing 7 years. Who's better? And then LeBron went this way, and Melo did like this. Never really better made his game. I'm not even gonna give him that. I'm gonna say
He was
about
good
this.
with the Knicks.
I'm gonna say about
After
this.
the Knicks.
A couple years
during
with
the
the
Phil
Knicks.
Jackson decline. But his issue was
I
the
say-
NBA. Way the NBA is, it went away from how he is. He was an isolation player, give him the ball and anywhere from the 10 to 5 range, and he was going to give you a bucket. His defense was outscoring you on offense. That was
That was
just
his defense.
How it was, and the NBA, you can't do that no more.
And as we say, make Melo great again.
Who says that? You did you say that? Nobody says
That's
that.
I
how
agree
you
with
want
that.
him on the
I endorse that message.
Oh no, God no! We don't want him nowhere near Los Angeles. You stay away, Melo.
You better be vacationing.
Stay away.
Man, he's like one of the leading activists in sports, and you talking about something make Melo great
Make
again.
Melo
Man,
great again on the basketball
I would even
court,
do
yes.
that too. I would even do that.
Make
too.
him great again on the basketball court.
like to see it.
Call in and dispute it. Right on the flag zone.
I think at this point Melo should just not prolong his Hall of Fame speech.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Don't
He
So
done
he saying he need to
definitely
be
a Hall
old
of Famer.
yellow and pull the trigger. Huh?
don't prolong this Hall of Fame
Oh, he
speech.
first ballot.
The same thing I
I'm not
said.
getting to the NBA Hall of
He-
Fame.
he's
The
not
same thing I
champion
said
college
for
also.
the same thing I said for Peyton Manning. Don't prolong this. Get
Oh,
him
you
out
mean
of there.
Pepe?
Shut up. Nobody said that.
Pepe.
don't prolong it. He's the first ballot Hall of Famer. Let's get there in 5 years. Let's not push this.
So, Twan, do you think he's done?
No, I don't think he's done. I just think the issue that came down with the Rockets was the defensive coordinator. He was the defensive coach.
I said they got coordinators in basketball.
Coach.
They need
He
one.
was the same head
They
coach
got Mike
when he
D'Antoni.
was in the Nuggets, and he never wanted to draft Melo. He should have went to the Pistons, but the Pistons blew that, I guess, getting Darko. But that was kind of the seesaw. He didn't really want Melo to be on that team.
But it was dumb. But it was dumb in the first place because who was there with the whole debacle in New York? Who's the head coach of the Rockets?
D'Antoni.
I'm just saying. Like, why would you even set that up? You seen how disastrous it was in New York.
But I don't think this was a issue with them clashing how they clashed in New York. Because I think Melo, at this point in his career, understood he wasn't. This is not even the same way that he approached OKC. I think he approached it totally different and a lot better, more mature. Because a lot of people hated how he approached the situation with OKC.
Now, see,
he came out the bench. He did everything they asked him to do.
Now, see, I agree with that to a point, but it only lasted 10 games. Like, I feel like they came into it with that mindset of if he don't have these certain expectations quickly,
Too early.
he's out of there.
I think
and I
so,
said
too.
10 games?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's crazy. I feel like they already had their mind made up before they even signed Melo.
My thing was you couldn't expect Melo to replace what you lost. You lost
Absolutely
Trevor
not.
Ariza
Absolutely
and Luke
And by
Mute.
Mute.
They wouldn't.
Ah,
Melo was
Brian,
never
I got
going to
it.
give you what they
Paid
gave you
Capella
on
for no
both sides
reason.
of the floor. Yeah.
That was goofy.
Overpaid Capella.
Overpaid.
And he was threatening to leave.
I would have let him go.
I'm like,
would've
boy,
Kick his
get
ass
out
out
of
the door.
here. Dude,
Well,
get out of here.
that's the only defense they got, so that's why they
That's true
pay.
too. That is the
Only
only
defense they got now. That's
Shoot,
not-
you ain't
And he really
you
a
ain't
help
worth the money.
defender. Yeah, help defender.
He wasn't worth the money he was asking for.
Well,
He's a flavor
they
month.
said business picked up in Houston and it went down the other way.
Well, speaking of business picking up, Crevonte, Thursday while eating your mac and
boy.
cheese out the oven.
The Redskins got baked. I mean, I know I'm
Under your boy leadership of Colt McCoy, couldn't get it done. And Dre, you've been waiting to say it all day.
Oh
Go
God,
ahead, brother.
no,
Get off me.
no.
How about them Dallas Cowboys?
They
Come
won't
on,
be saying
say
it
good.
this week, though. I tell you that.
Yeah, they played the
All right.
Saints.
Like I said, y'all already know when it comes down to money, I'm gonna make the best decisions. On the flex zone, I did highlight the Redskins. But
So
in
you picked the Skins.
But in my football,
Yes.
pool, I went the Cowboys because going into it now, Colt McCoy does have a history of
No.
playing the Cowboys pretty well, especially in Jerry World. But I was like, Not like this with the setup and the lack of weapons around him. Offensive line beat up. We have injuries everywhere. It's like eventually, even if our defense played A1, eventually Zeke was going to break through. And Amari Cooper destroyed us.
Looks like a good trade.
Destroyed us. Like before the 97-yard catch with Juju Smith-Schuster, the Amari Cooper one was the longest one of the season of 90 yards. Couldn't tackle, couldn't cover. I mean, Josh Norman was. Where you at, player?
He was on Fox yesterday.
I mean, Clinton Dix looked like he's still getting acclimated to the defense. DJ Swearinger talking trash afterwards, and I loved it. Y'all not getting respect because y'all not playing like it. Facts. I mean, he's spitting straight facts. Now, Colt McCoy, the one thing I do like about Colt McCoy versus Alex Smith was that he will throw the ball down the field. Alex Smith, he will only throw it unless he needs to or is got like wide open.
Check down Alex.
But Colt McCoy, he will throw it. Now, with that, he's gonna make mistakes.
Yeah, 4 turnovers.
That's what I'm saying. And I seen 3 of them because after a while I got tired of it. but I expected that. What happened? I expected that.
So wait a minute. Are you ready to say it with me?
Say what with you?
Are you throwing in the towel? He's not gonna say it.
No, don't throw it.
No. I'm not gonna throw in the towel. But
Come on.
It's not what it was last week.
Come on.
It's not what it was prior to the Texans game.
I'm gonna instruct you how to do it. What you do is you ball your fist.
Go ahead, keep going.
You look at the camera.
Yep.
And you pound the table. And
we say, Goofy.
No.
That's what we wanted.
No. It's
How about them Dallas Cowboys? Goofiness. Now I'm not gonna just down the Redskins. Cowboys played pretty well. Like I said, the Cowboys go as Zeke goes. Now with Zeke, you gotta either have a lot of people in the box, which means outside. Amari Cooper is gonna win a lot of one-on-ones, especially if we keep switching corners on him. Like, it was dumb. It was dumb. I really didn't like the game plan defensively. I felt like if we could have put up points offensively, we could have had a chance. But because
y'all were leading.
Yeah, we took the lead for a smidget. But offensive line couldn't hold up. Colt McCoy is throwing into harm's way. It's a lot of miscommunication. So, the Cowboys deserve that win. That's fine. I'll take that one.
And the division.
D,
Probably.
gotta switch gears real quick. You win the crown.
That's right.
Are you happy today after a Ravens victory?
Oh, I'm always happy at the Ravens win. I'm always happy. I did see some stuff that concerned me. Marty Morningwig, you got stubborn in the first half. Harbaugh and the ownership had to kick you in the rear end. Use Lamar Jackson the right way. Run the football. Him and Edwards, the other rookie. You're good to go. Because teams get happy when Lamar step back and throw. They don't get happy when they see that run and that line taking care of business. So, props to the Ravens. Doing what they're supposed to do, beating the bad Cincinnati team, which is terrible. I give the Raiders props. They looked a little better than I anticipated, but they got what they deserved in the end.
Eventually, you just knew it.
And the Ravens covered the spread. Yes.
And now we got to go to Atlanta. Atlanta's in the chokehold right now. We got to put them away, but Julio and them is not going to go quietly. But we got a chance.
Don't worry, Georgia.
That's my dog.
Georgia will lose Saturday, and the Falcons will lose on Sunday.
That's how Georgia gets down.
Atlanta works for me Sunday. But Georgia, I need you Saturday. I need you Saturday, please.
Stop. You drunk.
Please.
All right, Antoine. Did the Ravens make the playoffs, and your thoughts on Lamar so far?
So, one, I'm going to start with Lamar real quick because we had this conversation yesterday.
Yes, we do.
I'm against the running the ball for 4 quarters because I think Lamar should be there for the start now. At this point, Flacco, I respect you. I loved you. I'm glad you got your money. You were supposed to get your money, but your time in Baltimore is up. Go to Jacksonville. Go on the Jaguars. Get a possible playoff chance. That should be your position. Lamar should start from this point forward, but I want to see him pass the ball because we can't expect to go in a deep playoff run rushing the ball 20, 30 times a game. It's not going to happen. We can't beat none of the teams that are going to be lights out in the passing game that way. The only team we might be able to beat rushing the ball a lot is the Chiefs because they suck against the run. That's about it. But outside of that, we not putting up the same points they putting up running the ball the whole game. So it's kind of like a give and take.
You're right, but a lot of the teams the Ravens are playing are susceptible to the run, like you said.
Bengals and the Raiders.
Raiders.
Well, the Raiders just
Falcons susceptible to the run. Kansas City susceptible to the run. Tampa
But
Bay ain't that good,
now,
so play to your strengths.
Now, when we're talking about the running game, we're talking about Lamar Jackson being a threat running, correct?
Both. I don't think that we can sustain victory in the long haul in the playoffs running 30 to 40 times designed for either one of them, whether
I
it's
agree.
Gus or Lamar. At some point, he has to throw the ball 25 times or more.
No, I agree because it's gonna get to a point where he's gonna be taking too many hits.
Yeah.
And then as December comes, it gets colder. Possibly January comes, it's gonna get colder and it's gonna hurt more and more and more. And now he's young right now; he really not gonna feel it, but it slowly shortens his career. And I think the best, the longest career you've seen from quarterbacks are guys that drop back and pass. Those guys last forever.
Yep.
But he does have a nice throwing mechanic. He kind of sidearms here and there. His decision making is iffy at best.
That's
Sure.
the concern.
And that's gonna take time. That's gonna take time.
But I mean, I like the deep pass to Andrews. I thought he should have scored. He was looking behind him a little bit too much.
Yeah, he does.
But it was a lot. I like that your boy Hayden Hurst got a few
Yes,
catches.
come on, baby.
No.
Come on.
My boy Cypress Jones with that kickoff, that punt return, baby. Look good.
Yeah, that did look good too.
Look good.
But-
Former Gilman player.
We still got a chance to go 10-6. I know that was my original when I was on here the first time. And honestly, the only loss I see that's a definite loss is probably the Chiefs. I think we can beat the Chargers. That's the only other really scary game we got.
The Cleveland Browns in Week 17 is very scary too. Do not underestimate that football.
I'm not afraid of the Cleveland
Do
Browns.
not underestimate that football.
If Michael Crabtree makes the catch in the end zone, we beat them the first time.
With Baker
You
Mayfield,
guys rely
though?
from Crabtree.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield?
I'm
Money
not-
Mayfield, as I call him?
I don't know.
The Browns ain't no joke.
Like,
Just for the
like,
record,
I'm not sold on
he's
the
the only
offense.
rookie quarterback playing well, by the way.
Browns
I'm not
ain't no
sold on
joke.
the
True
offense.
facts.
I'm sold on
But
the
like-
defense. No, what's Buffalo?
Josh Allen.
Had a good
Yeah. He's like Lamar. He doesn't know the ball.
game.
Yeah,
Game.
Yeah, I watched some of
look,
that.
I mean,
He's
But it was against the Jaguars.
when
I mean, it's true.
D's right though. When you look at the schedule, they have a chance against the Falcons. They can beat the
Alright,
Browns,
check it out.
but you can't overlook the Browns last week of the season. The Chargers is a winnable game now that we don't know the status of Melvin Gordon right
I think
now.
it's an
MCL
MCL.
sprain. Yeah.
But Bosa's
If he's not in there, then it opens up the door for them to get a shot. Of course, the Chiefs.
Bucs.
That's the Chiefs. That's the one game where you're like, all right, that may be a loss. Everything else.
That
is
may be a
probably
loss.
It's the NFL, man.
That may be a loss.
Any given Sunday.
That may be a loss.
It's
The
not-
question is, can
and-
the defense hold up? That's the real question.
I think our defense can do a little bit better than some of the defenses they face.
But what they have to do.
In Arrowhead.
But what you're right.
That's the
What they
issue.
have to do is they can't keep running the football. I know that we like seeing Lamar, step outside the pocket and do that, but eventually, which is a concern that I've always had with Lamar, it's not that I think that he's the quarterback of the future, but I was always wondering about his throwing. And moving forward, I just haven't seen them do it enough. This past game, they tried it a little bit the first half, and it was like,
I think they went away with what people thought they were going to do. They wanted to prove a point.
It's not only about proving
two
the
things.
point.
Yeah, I agree.
So two things. Byron, we were actually talking on the way up here. You were saying that the Ravens stopped being predictable.
Yeah, the offense was very,
like we don't know. You gotta play in
Ty
balance.
Montgomery. I said, wow, they're using everybody.
And that's
Jet sweeps.
And that's
Antoine,
what-
like we talked about.
Yeah.
and that's what
That
Lamar
was the
and
thing that
that's
you
what
want.
Lamar brings. But if we just add some passing to it, I mean, you guys, because you already know what it is with Flacco.
Fluco.
However you want to say it.
Wacko.
That's what I'm saying. He's
Except in the
I think
playoffs.
Lamar.
Past
Except in the
4 or 5 years.
playoffs.
Yeah, no, Joe in the playoffs. Yeah, that's when he earns his name, Joe Cool.
Gotta make it to the playoffs.
And me and Antoine said,
Without Ray Lewis, he has to make
Lamar
it to the playoffs without Ray
actually
Lewis.
throws better deeper. He actually struggles with the easy, the intermediate passes like you saw yesterday. That's the crazy part.
No, and one more thing. So it's mainly a race between the Colts and the Ravens.
Oh, I agree.
For that-
Because Andy Dalton, he gone. Richie Cunningham's out of here, baby.
For that 6th spot, because the Chargers got the 5th spot.
Oh yeah,
The Chargers.
they gave
Matter of
that.
fact, they only have a game. They only a game behind the Chiefs.
They would've beat Denver.
And they play the Chiefs.
They would beat Denver. They'd be right there.
They
That'd have been
Broncos back
perfect.
in
So
the
I
day.
think it's between the Colts and the Ravens. Now I'm looking at the last couple games for the Colts. Got the Jags, the Texans, Cowboys, Giants, Titans.
Cowboys, Titans.
They could get about 9. They could probably get up to 9 wins.
Yeah, 9 wins to do it.
But I think the Ravens can also get 9 wins too.
So that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we
So
got
now
a better conference record as of right now. We 6-3 in the conference. They 5-4.
can't lose no conference games. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. And bad part is Kansas City.
We definitely gonna lose the Kansas City game.
Let's go.
Well, that's a rough one.
I mean, like you said, there's a possibility.
Yeah,
No,
it all comes down to the defense.
It's gonna be
Pass
close.
rush is-
It's gonna be
pass
close.
rush is gonna be
I'm
really
scared of
important in that
Kelsey
game.
because we can't cover tight ends and Tyreek Hill because nobody can cover
Yeah,
him.
the Ravens in
Yeah,
midfield is like an island.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know what
the most
Mosley been
explosive
doing.
player
I don't
right now
understand
in
Mosley
the
right
NFL.
now.
That's who I'm worried
I just
about. I'm not
don't
really worried about
understand
Kareem
Mosley.
Hunt. Not worried about Sammy Watkins because he's gonna hurt his foot
But
again.
folks,
But I'm worried about Tyreek
There you
Hill and
go.
my boy Kelsey.
The speed will kill, but don't remember, we might have to turn back to Flacco in the present day.
No, but stop with this.
sound like a shot.
Stop.
Sound like a shot.
I don't
So-
want it.
So
Here's my
But we might have to do
Here's
that.
my question
Stop.
to you.
Turning back to Flacco.
Stop.
This is Ross.
But man, nobody's listening to either one of you guys right now. We're
You
not
have to
turning back the hands
sometimes
of
you
time.
have to preserve the
No, we're
future.
not turning back the hands of time or anything.
I feel like
you up here with the dilly crown. Nobody's
no.
turning back the hands of time of anything.
Remember,
With anything,
crown.
it's the future, and right now we got the present with Lamar Jackson. He's going to be the future.
We know he's
Joe's
the
time
future.
is up.
But
Let
the
the
Ravens
young-
are
let
in
the
playoff
young- let the
race.
young-
The coach is trying to keep his job.
That's the only thing I can
Let
see
the
that
young-
would
saying
make
it's
him
in
go
the
back to
middle.
him is
When
the
you're in the
job.
middle in sports, it's not always a
Let
good
the
thing.
young boy go ahead. He's the hot hand right now. He's got you
don't-
2 victories
I
in a
don't fully
row.
disagree.
He's kept the seat warm, and he's going to continue keeping that seat warm for himself, not for Joe.
Look, I hope so. But again, we might have to turn back to Flacco.
Like I said last week, let me reiterate what I said last week, ladies and gentlemen, for the viewing public out there. Yes,
for the whistle.
get the camera on me right now. This is serious. Right
Here we go.
If you keep Lamar Jackson in,
Yep.
the Baltimore Ravens will make the playoffs. Blow the whistle on your damn self. And if you put Joe Flacco in, they will miss the playoffs.
Well, guess what? I'm not on camera, but guess what? If Deion Sanders
Oh,
can
gosh.
grow hair, you can't turn back the hands of time.
And if LeBron can spray hair in, by George, you can do it too.
Hey, be
But
respectful
anyway,
to your king. Speaking of wearing the crown.
hey, look. I'm the only crown in Los Angeles.
So who
Yeah.
should start? Drake, you said Lamar. Cavante,
Yeah.
who would you roll with the rest of
Lamar, definitely Lamar.
It's Lamar, but like he said, I understand Harbaugh want to keep his job, so he might go towards Flacco. But if you expect for Flacco to be there next year, cool. I understand going to Flacco. If you think Lamar is going to be your starter from this point moving forward, I don't see the point in even
I
putting
agree.
Flacco
I
back into
agree.
the game.
D? Who you picking?
Lamar now, but if something happens, they might have to turn back to Flacco. But Lamar at this point.
I think he can have a bad game and you still go back to him.
Hello? Oh, Steve Bisciotti? You want Lamar? Oh, you want the future? You want that? Oh, okay. That was Steve Bisciotti on the flex zone. He called in. He made that call. You know he's Italian. He put the call in for your boy.
Hey, Bellotti.
Lamar, baby.
Bellotti.
And
Bellotti called
DeCosta
you?
saying yes. Put him in. Because that's the
Put him in so I don't get fired. Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Goofy.
Angela says no more Joe. She likes Gus Edwards. She likes to run.
I
the
love
game.
Gus Edwards. I
He
love
ain't
me some
running
Gus.
like that with Joe in because they ain't going to be able to.
I love me some Gus.
And Alice Collins needs to go.
I've been saying he trash.
Oh, do you want Le'Veon Bell? I got to ask you.
You
one
already
thing.
know. So
Yeah.
you cut Flacco.
Uh-huh.
You bring Jimmy Smith on a restructured contract. Bring
Structure,
Terrell
no, cut
Suggs
him. Come on, together. Come on, together.
I don't know about all that.
Come on, together. I do.
You want to
Goodbye.
start? You want to start Brandon Carr too? No, I'm
I-
sorry.
I
I'd rather have
take
Jimmy
him
than
right
Brandon Carr.
now.
I'd rather have Jimmy than
They
Brandon
actually
Carr.
played Everett yesterday from Roll Tide.
Yeah.
I play. Hey, get
Bring
rid of
back
him.
Terrell Suggs on a restructured contract.
Oh, you give it Weddle and Jefferson too.
Yeah, you can get rid of Weddle.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what happened with Jefferson. Brandon Williams is the issue.
He
We
wasn't
pay him
moving
too
on
much
up.
money.
Yeah.
We pay Brandon Williams too much money.
Brandon ate too many burgers and he went down.
But if he had signed like 3 years, $42 million with like 25 to 30 guaranteed, I think we can get Bell. But I'm pretty sure he's going to the Colts. It make the most sense.
That's what I think.
Oh boy.
Wow.
I like it.
You know, he posted on NFL.com, had posted something about Andrew Luck's last 8 games. And Le'Veon Bell commented, is like, oh, this would be interesting, and put the little eyes emojis.
Oh, the hotline. The hotline.
This is Angela.
What's up, man? What's going
Oh
on?
no.
No, nothing. How are y'all doing today? How's your Thanksgiving holiday?
Great. How about yours?
Good.
Baking those pies, baby.
Where's the pies, baby?
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
the pies?
Gotta slay. You gotta slay.
All day. What's up? What's on your mind?
Oh, the green
But,
drop.
okay. I was rolling with Dre for a minute until he said that if we have Lamar Jackson, the Ravens will make the playoffs. Technically, I still have them going, but I just have them one and done. I really don't see them getting over that hump. And as far as, I don't know, I just have this weird feeling like even if they were to make the playoffs, I don't know if Bisciotti would bring back Harbaugh. Well, maybe not him, but maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of tough right now. I wanted to say Marty, but it seems like the offense is decent. Will Lamar's a bit of a different change, even though, of course, once again, he still needs work. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting at the end of the season. But they will go to the playoffs. I don't know if they're going to make it past the first round. But I personally think either or, Flacco, Lamar, I think they'll still make the playoffs. But I'm kind of leaning on just keep Lamar in. Let's just see what else he can do because I don't know. So I feel like if we try to make that playoff run with Joe, we're not going to the Super Bowl. I can tell you that, hands down. But that's all.
All right, thanks, Angela.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
I think if they get into the playoffs, I think that the Ravens, they're a dangerous team.
Especially if they have to play the Steelers. They would have to probably play the Steelers right now.
And I don't think a lot of people will really want to see the Ravens. I mean,
The
right
Steelers
now, honestly, if I'm anybody in the divisional lead right now, I don't want to see either team right now that's holding a wild card
Yeah, the
spot.
Chargers or the Ravens. I agree.
Williams says Flacco needs to go. When it's cold, the running game is how you sustain drives.
Facts.
Jerron says what it looked like. Williams says Flacco needs to go. Jarek Stout says Jackson ain't it either. William also says look at the Texans. They're the future of where the game is headed. I do think they need an offensive-minded young coach. Like I told Antoine all the time, we need to give it the new age of the NFL. See a little bit of it with the offense they're running. They need a coach that believes in it.
Now, y'all listen to me.
My only thing is, who could they get? I mean, you know,
I like Brian Shaw.
You don't see a Josh, Sean McVay.
I love McDaniels. I love DiFilippo in Minnesota. I love what he does. I like any of the assistants on the Rams or the Chiefs. We can take you. Any young college coach that wants to make a name for himself.
Come on back.
We got a better chance of getting Belichick than Daniels at this point.
You think he's just a coach in waiting?
Yeah.
If Lamar don't work, we need to good enough so we can get two.
Josh
We
McDaniels
need
and
two,
Bill
baby.
Belichick would have drafted Lamar if we didn't pick him up. By the way.
We can get two, baby, from Alabama. Ozzy got the connection. Two, you can come on over, baby.
No. See, that was part of the issue. We was drafting way too many Alabama players. That was part of the issue.
Yeah, they love Alabama.
Shoot, bring on to DC, except for quarterbacks.
That's just because you want them to eat potatoes.
Goal, but I don't see that
Defenders, only my defenders.
Who benefits from making the playoffs? A later draft pick, I guess, get the fans back in the seats. Well, the fans are excited to see Lamar. It's something different.
No, in fact, he brings some excitement.
First offensive
You can say it with the
playmakers,
team. You can say it with the team.
And they play different. That's why I don't think.
Outside of receivers, everybody else played them.
Well, that's because
That's why I don't think.
sucked though, regardless.
That's why I don't think you should go back to Flacco, because you're gonna lose this energy and how they're playing. They're not gonna play the same.
Like I said again, I wouldn't go back to Flacco, but I think they might have to.
No, but look how the city is captivated.
I mean,
It's something that's been talked about.
Why would they have to?
Because you need to throw the football. You gotta throw the football. You can't run it all 4 downs.
He's gonna get slaughtered because they're gonna switch Flacco and lose.
And guess what, folks? You can't do no Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Put one in, take one out. No, don't do none of that stuff.
Because it's not college. It's not college.
Let's take one.
But all you Lamar haters,
It only works
a
in
lot
New
of y'all
Orleans.
out there. You can kick rocks. This kid's the future.
I
He's
know it's a
actually
lot.
very
I don't
likable.
think it's that many.
He ain't on M&T Bank commercials. He ain't got a stale face. And he ain't making a bunch of kids. He actually got a bright future. He's only 21, and he's only going to get better.
The kids.
You be respectful.
Has nothing to do with
I'm
kids.
tired of the same old.
I love you, Lamar, but I got some clippers for that hair.
Hey, be respectful.
I got some.
Man,
clippers for that
just
hair.
because you bald and worse over there doesn't mean
It
anything.
ain't my fault. You got one of them push-up shake ups there, Dre.
Hey, look, me and Lamar, going to the same barber, baby. That's all it is.
You look like the Flintstone over there. Got that push-up.
Well, we got game on
And you looking like the Burger King. So what are you saying right now?
Look, at least I am the king.
Antoine.
King of what? Eating a triple whopper?
And dubs of the week.
Don't forget it.
my game ball with the Christian McCaffrey.
Your boy.
Yeah, you already know. Had him in fantasy. Won me a league. He had 17 rushes for 125 and a touchdown, 11 catches for 112 and a touchdown. Definitely thought he had a really good game. I'm actually surprised how North Turner's actually running the ball with him.
Speaking of a coach that's coming to the new age of football, remember, he's been around forever.
No. We don't want Norv as a head coach.
We want him as offensive
He's a
coordinator.
good offensive coordinator. He's a horrible head coach.
Yeah, I agree.
Horrible.
My not so game ball went to the Jaguars defense as a whole and Jalen Ramsey's mouth.
I got something for him later.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey just talking himself into stuff that he can't.
I
get
picked
out
the
of.
Bills, folks. I told you.
It's just bad. That defense. For them to, what were they last year? Like 11-5 to go be 3-8 right now. It's just not.
And
a
a
good
top
look.
3 defense.
And
last year,
front
so.
office, you got rid of his 2 best wide receivers. That's why Blake
Goofy,
Bowles stinking the joint out.
Blake Horrible.
I thought they should have made the Teddy Bridgewater trade. I thought that was a good trade. Teddy Bridgewater for Deontay Fowler. That would have been good.
I felt like they'd have struggled anyway. There's no weapons.
No weapons.
Outside of Fournette,
All
there's
right,
no weapons.
Moncrief not bad.
Game ball. Gotta go to my man, Mr. Thielen. Saved me in fantasy last night. He looked magnificent for Minnesota. Much I love the bad man. Get the bad man some help.
No, stop. Don't
He
defend
needs
this
some
fool.
help.
Don't defend this fool.
defense just look bad.
I'm about to unleash. Y'all know I want to unleash.
He needs
Go.
help.
The Packers,
Don't unleash on nothing. You know he needs help.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Outside of Mr. Aaron Jones, is all the help he got. He don't got much help.
that Packers defense was just bad last
All
night.
right,
I wouldn't
man.
even really say the Vikings was that good.
The not so
the
game
Dutchman.
ball.
Tackling. That's
I gotta admit, the not so game ball. We was looking at some of the games yesterday. The Arizona Cardinals stunk the joint up.
number one pick, baby. Nick.
Bad yesterday. I mean,
What they going after Bosa?
Flip Rivers was just
It's not
flipping
by choice.
everything right yesterday, boy. Hey, Arizona just, oh man, they
Flip,
were
baby.
terrible.
They're gonna get Bosa.
They were
That'd be
terrible.
good.
Dre, I'll go to you next.
All right. So my game ball has to go to Russell, last name Wilson. The
He ain't goofy
Seahawks.
no more.
AKA Sierra.
The
No Sierra.
The Seahawks recorded a W, and they were the first team to beat Carolina at home this season. Russell Wilson also, since 2017, has the most fourth-quarter touchdowns passing at 27, beating out Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford, Drew Brees, and Kirk Cousins.
How about that?
So my not-so-game ball has to go to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They had 4 turnovers that
Yes.
led to
Thank you,
14 Bronco points.
How about Ben throwing for all them yards?
He been
man?
watching
Look,
stuff
that
like
play,
3 years
they
now.
missed Le'Veon Bell that play because they didn't trust Connor.
And Connor fumbled.
Start low and high.
I loved it.
Oh, and I got to give an honorable game ball
it's my turn.
to Terrell Suggs.
Nah.
With the oxygen mask after.
That was a nice run though. He looked pretty quick on it.
I was gonna say, it looked like he got something
Yeah,
in
he
the
looked a
tank,
little
man.
quick on that run.
That was his first career fumble return for a
That's
touchdown.
crazy to think, right?
His
That is
first
crazy.
touchdown since 2008.
No honorable mentions. Thank you. So
You look
like
all
I
mentioned.
said, start low and high. Pat Shermer. How is it that you give Saquon the ball constantly throughout the first half? You had the lead going into halftime, and he touched the ball 5, 6 times?
dare you.
The whole second
You
half.
need to get fired for
What
it.
is wrong
Dare
with you?
They're going.
He is the net. He is Eli. Not gonna be here. Probably not gonna be here next year. Saquon is your future at running back. He was winning you this game. They were winning pretty handily,
They almost had them Eagles. Damn it.
and let the Eagles come back.
Yeah, they got
You
lucky.
could have stuck your neck on the
Lying
Eagles.
again.
You could have stuck your foot on the Eagles.
They're gonna win the East.
Thank
So-
you there. Wow,
So
they all gonna win the East.
that's my
Win
not
the
so game
East.
ball. My game ball, man. I'm gonna have to give it to the Denver Broncos, man. Past couple weeks, they've been pulling out a lot of tough. They've been pulling out a couple tough wins, and honestly, all their losses been within a 1 possession game,
Except when they played the Ravens.
except when they played the Ravens. But they beat the Chargers and they beat the Steelers in back-to-back
Well,
weeks.
like-
That's something to say about that.
Like Byron says, when you're at home, just like the Packers, I mean, it's not
They
too
play every
hard.
game at home, too.
Well, I don't know. They beat I'm about to say San Diego. They beat LA and LA.
No, that was tough. That was tough.
That was a problem to them.
Hopefully, Joseph can keep his job.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we need more.
We need help black coaches because Marvin Lewis is gone.
Marvin and Carbos, they
At
gone.
least he hired his replacement in Hugh Jackson.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. I like that, Marvin. You the man, Marvin. I don't care what they say about you, Marvin. You the man, yo. Keep giving them these jobs. You get jobs. That's
That got
about
hurt
Marvin.
though. Hire your replacement.
Jerron says Uncle Rod is correct. Lamar, what do you say? Lamar better pack his big boy arm in the next 2 games. Williams says the Texans, Deshaun Watson and Jackson played the same game. I think Watson's a better thrower.
Much better throw.
Jerron says somebody tell
Yeah.
Rosen it's a reason, non-mistakes in front of him. Yeah, because he wasn't as good as him. Williams says Bell's coming to Baltimore.
Yes.
And Angela says hell yeah. And Williams says Beckham cried for the ball. My game ball, Lamar Jackson. I love what this kid's doing. He's only going to get better, folks. And in that turf in Atlanta, he's going to put on a show like the great Michael Vick once did. Remember you heard it here first? My not so game ball. You know, I thought I was going to leave this guy alone this week. But it's Aaron Rodgers again, baby. Because he keeps letting his team down. He's not the bad man. He's not the GOAT. He's just a GOAT, the animal. And he ain't nowhere near Breeze. He ain't nowhere near Breeze. He ain't nowhere near Big Ben. He is trash. And he can't even make a throw to Devontae Adams that my little niece can make.
Can you stop being goofy?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And they actually played a road game. And you know what? Y'all talking about you going to win all these games?
He's
You're
always
not
saying-
going to the playoffs.
They're not gonna make the playoffs. They're all gonna start on the
I'm
And
roster.
then you're going to fire your coach.
I'm
You're going to get him out of town just like you get all them celebrities out of town.
No, you stop it. You stop it now. You
Over
people.
it.
And I'm not leaving Aaron Rodgers alone, Gerard. I'm not leaving him alone.
you leave Aaron Rodgers
He won
alone.
the Super Bowl 30 30 years ago before I was born. He's trash.
You
say
stop
trash.
it. You
Dang.
stop
He
it.
tripping. He tripping.
You are extremely tripping.
He tripping.
You need to
He
be
goofy.
He the
respectful.
best quarterback in the
This
league.
week,
You
it's
goofy.
gonna be.
Not the best
But
quarterback.
guess what?
in the
This
league.
week it's gonna be hammer time. They gonna kill the Cardinals. It's gonna be
Anyway.
hammer time.
Shout out to Uncle Raj in the league with 118 for the picks. I'm in second place, baby. 114.
By game.
Give me that crown.
Oh,
Give me
Give
that crown.
the crown.
I'm
Give the
serious.
crown.
I'm
So-
Give
serious.
the crown.
Give me the crown.
Come on. Come on.
Break that damn crown.
And I'm in second place. That's all that matters. Let's get to these picks. Thursday night Saints Cowboys.
Come on now.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm not gonna say da-da-na. I'm
It
not
won't
gonna
be. It'll be
I'm
close.
not gonna say da-da-na.
Ain't gonna be that.
I want to pick the Cowboys, but I can't for the sake of my picks.
Saints.
Dun, 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 dun,
Nolans.
dun, dun,
Nolans.
Saints.
Ravens Falcons.
I'm Ravens.
Ravens.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
I'm picking the Ravens.
Bears Giants. Let's go Bears.
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 Oh,
Bears.
Panthers Bucks. My bad. I don't really care.
Panthers.
All right, like I said, you could have skipped that one. That was not.
Bills Dolphins. Can we skip that? too?
Dolphins.
Dang.
Dolphins.
Bills.
Whoa.
Bills.
Yo, I can't.
You like-
I don't know. I don't know.
Bills.
I don't know.
I
I
thought
don't
that
know.
the Dolphins. Is it gonna be Tannehill?
Yeah. I'm
Is
going
it?
Bills though. I'm going Bills.
Colts Jaguars.
Colts.
Oh, Colts.
He continues his comeback player of the year award.
Go luck.
And MVP race. Browns Texans. That'll be a good game.
Oh, Texas.
Good game, but Houston will win at home.
Broncos gonna beat the Bengals.
How about
Yep.
Bengals? I actually got Bengals.
Dre, the
Bounce
Rams
back.
go to
Then they gonna
Detroit.
bounce back.
Oh, you already know it's hammer
Rams.
time.
The
Rams.
Cardinals go to Lambeau again. We know it's gonna be on
Packers.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Got bounce back.
And
How
Chiefs
bounce back?
Go to Oakland.
Chiefs. Kareem Hunt gonna
Oh,
have.
They stink
Kareem
so bad.
Hunt
I don't
gonna have
even
like
say the
300.
Raiders no more. Like I used to.
I noticed you did it.
Why should you?
Jets, Titans. Ugh.
Titans.
This is my upset. Jets.
Q.
Jets.
Y'all suck.
Oh,
Jets.
yes.
That's all you get from me.
Josh McCown gonna pull out one of them victory games.
But you know what, Q? You might get coached a little bit better than your boy Bowles because they
No.
Can you not disrespect my
49
man,
and Seahawks.
please?
Seahawks might make the playoffs.
Seahawks.
Look, that is my wild card. Seahawks.
They are a dangerous team.
They got 4 of the next 5 at home.
Ooh,
They-
they,
Well, they the Packers.
They winning
They
close.
getting in.
They winning close.
they must have called up Green Bay.
They're a
Stetson.
second half team though. They never really do good the first half.
Yeah,
of the
they
season.
still holding on.
But you know what?
They lost.
I think they're a second half team, like during the game too.
Yeah.
Like they're
are.
they're a third and fourth quarter guy because I mean Dre so eloquently read off the stats of Russell Wilson
He's
in the
elite.
fourth
Folks.
quarter.
He's elite. Don't sleep on Russell. Chargers Steelers been flexing Sunday night.
You forgot Patriots and Vikings.
No, that's nothing to
I'm
forget.
going back.
Hey, AJ, we know.
And my first cousin's gonna lose to the goat.
I got
Vikings.
Vikings.
Patriots.
I got.
calling the Vikings.
Ooh.
You got the Vikings?
The
Got the
Patriots.
Vikings.
It's in Foxborough.
I
It's
got,
in
yeah, it's a
I still got the
I got
Vikings.
Patriots.
But it's gonna be a
Patriots.
close game. I think
And
Minnesota
then-
will hang in.
Chargers Steelers.
I got
Chargers.
So now I'm rolling with the Steelers.
I got to roll with the Steelers on this one. I think Flip, even though he's coming east, it's a night game.
And
Oh,
no
wow.
Melvin
Got it.
Gordon.
It depends on but I still think Austin Eckler can put up a good game.
Yeah, he put up a good effort.
But I think it's just too many weapons on the Chargers side of the field for the Steelers defense.
I'm gonna take this Chargers on the road.
And shout out to Daryl. I didn't even realize me and him had the same picks. Didn't even realize this.
And Redskins and Eagles on Monday night. Crevonte.
I take
Eagles.
taking the Eagles.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Well, we gotta take a quick break. Let's get it for Antoine one more time. How can they keep up with you?
Facebook, Antoine Ryles. Everything else, Ryles the world.
Quick break. Come back. Goofies of the week on the Flex Zone. Only place give me a sports how you want and when you need it. We'll be right back.
Hey, what's good, people? This is Crevonte Hurd. Appreciate you, bro. Crevonte Hurd, CREVONTE Facebook, Twitter, Crevonte_Hurd on Instagram, and I'm with.
With your friendly neighborhood cousin D. And of course, you can check me out on the Twitter at DieSportingNet. And of course, Instagram, undercase DMARUSD.
And of course, check out WBGR Sports Network and check us out, The Flex Zone, from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Facebook Live.
Every Monday, so if it's the NBA playoffs, MLB playoffs, Monday Night Football, or...
Did you just say Monday nights? Well,
What is this? What is this? Get off me.
this is your boy Drizzy Dre, Mr. One and Only, the man of 1,000 nicknames.
Goofy nicknames.
Hey, look.
What? What do you want?
Look, I want them to tune in every Monday
That's
at
right.
10 p.m. to see us live for all the debates that we have.
And
Right.
goofiness.
And all the goofiness, too.
Because we are the only place that can do what, Crevonte?
Give you sports how you want it.
When you need it.
Hey guys, this is Crevonte Hurd here. I am the senior producer and co-founder of The Flex Zone. Follow me, Crevonte Hurd, at CREVONTEHURDE. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Crevonte_Hurd. I am the voice of reason on the show. I point out all goofiness when I see it, and trust me, there is a lot of it. Check us out.
Ain't that right? Come on, man.
Get out of here. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. The goofiness. There it goes. Yep.
We're back. It's a list you don't want to end on. And if you're on it, make sure you're not at the bottom. It's the Goofies of the week.
Y'all can't do that.
Yes, we can.
He said, yes, we will.
Oh, inside joke. We're not going to get into it. My name is Crevonte, and these are the Goofies of the week. I'm sponsored by the Flex Zone. Appreciate you guys for giving me a couple minutes to let me tell y'all what I thought was goofy this week. I'm gonna have a couple of them. Oh, of course, green card, low level goofy. Red card, high level goofy. I have 2 this week. Don't run a long time, so I'm gonna try to run right through it. First goofy. Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette gets ejected in this
In the third quarter.
In the third quarter of the Bills game, and I'm just gonna read this quote. Video evidence shows that you were not a participant in the play and that you ran from your sideline to the opposite side of the field to insert yourself as an active participant in a fight. Okay, listen, Fournette, I don't know what beef you had with Shaq Lawson, but it spilled over. You ran from the other side of the field, and you wanted all smoke with this man. I don't even think he knew he was in the fight until they was on the ground. But Leonard, I don't understand. Like, where did all this smoke come from? You are one of the offensive captains on this team, and they needed you.
You are the offense.
You are the offense because who's your quarterback? Who? Exactly. Exactly. It's a bunch of owls in here because we don't. Your quarterback doesn't matter. You're the only relevant guy on the offense. You need to play. You getting ejected, lost your team the game. That's all I have to say about that. Of course, red because y'all lost to the Bills. So yeah, there was that. And believe it or not, the next goofy of the week is a teammate of yours, Jalen Ramsey. I'm gonna read off a quote that he mouthed during the game to the sidelines of the Buffalo Bills. You're trash. You're trash. Oh, and you're trash too. And of course, we could go back to the preseason when he went down a list of quarterbacks who he felt wasn't up to par, who was trash, who was average, who was okay, who was good. And Josh Allen was on the trash side of this list. They lost. Newsflash: the Buffalo Bills beat the Jaguars, and Jalen Ramsey got beat on a couple plays. I remember specifically that Josh Allen threw a 75-yard bomb. I mean, where's the defense at? I feel like the more Jalen Ramsey talks, the worse they get, offensively and defensively. I think as a team, like this team, what's their record?
Like 3-8.
Trash.
Their record is trash. That's their record. The record is honestly trash. I'm gonna go over a quote that Ramsey said. The good thing about the world we live in is everybody can have an opinion. And I stick by my opinion usually. Allen, he hurt us with his feet. He did enough for their team to get the W. That's really what matters at the end of the day. So it doesn't matter what I said or anything like that. I'm sure that's what they was thinking on his side. It doesn't matter. People have opinions every day. What? You was talking all this trash during the preseason, excuse me. During the beginning of the season and the preseason, you was talking all this trash. You this, you that. I don't know if you was trying to cover up for Blake Bortles not being adequate enough at quarterback, but it's all going downhill. All going downhill. And now you want to get PC on me with this quote after you lost to a quarterback you said was trash? Jalen. I think this is one of those times where I think you need to shut up because you're not playing well, your team's not playing well, and y'all are only trash been around here. Get it together and just let it go. Stop talking. You're probably gonna get traded in the offseason. Newsflash. Obviously, red card. Jalen Ramsey and Leonard Fournette. You guys are my goofies of the week. Do better. Your team needs you. And of course, I leave you guys with this. There's a thin line between goofy and great, and y'all on the wrong side of it. That's my goofies.
You get crowned for it.
Yuck.
Stay out the bottom.
So 2 goofies from the same team.
From the same team.
And the word onions.
And remember to always stay on top.
You got glitter and all kinds of stuff in that little bit of hair that you got, man.
That little bit of hair.
Look, just remember, it's not like a pull-up like yours.
Yeah.
2 minutes on the clock. We got rapid fire
Don't
real
make no
quick.
sense.
D, I go to you. Should LeBron take responsibility for getting Kyrie out of there?
Yes, he should, because he wanted to leave you behind, and he left you high and dry.
Dre, should Coach Khaki Pants, a.k.a. Jim Harbaugh, be fired?
Yes.
Damn.
That's rude.
Crevonte, is
can't
Rousey
win
going to
the big
leave? Is Rousey going to stay long in WWE? They saying she had another meltdown.
Listen, I think there's a serious problem going on here. I don't think this is a joke. I think she will be leaving, or departing soon.
D, who should be the 4th team in the playoff for the
I
people who
told
don't
you,
know?
UCF.
What?
The UCF Knights.
Why'd you ask him?
I know. Crevonte, what did the Jaguars do with Bortles? Blake Harbaugh, by the way.
Put him under the bench. That's what they should do.
Dre, your
They
boy,
already did bench him.
Money Mayfield Baker. Was he right what he did to Hugh?
No. He's bitter because Hugh didn't start him, and he's also bitter on what Hugh said to him during Hard Knocks.
I'll ask and answer this question. Are the Bears for real? Yes, they are. And Crevonte, are the Cowboys legit?
Nah.
The East stinks. So
Nah, they're the best currently. They're the best of a bad division.
D, name a team that can go into New Orleans and beat the Saints.
There's only one team, the Los Angeles Rams.
There you go. The Rams.
All right, we got enough time.
Rams.
So are the Saints the best team?
We have enough time.
Are the Saints the best team, Crevonte?
Yes.
And Dre, you put this Flacco may practice tomorrow.
Oh,
Will it be back?
No.
And D, you love Bruce Arians. Coach can go hat, baby. Should
Hey.
he coach the Browns? if he leaves?
Papa Bruce might be leaving CBS and going to the Browns.
That'd be a
I
good
like
hire for them, by the way.
It would be.
Crevonte, Josh McDaniels, should he be a coach again? Well, he'd probably be the Patriots coach.
That's it. I think what he did, how he treated the Indianapolis coach last year, a lot of people are keeping eyes on that. I think the only time he gets a head coaching job is if Bill Belichick leaves.
Steve Bisciotti again? Yes, we'll take Josh McDaniels. Andrew Luck.
He called twice and one.
Yes, he likes to flex on, by the way.
Hey, we need
Andrew Luck should be comeback player of the year. We all agree on that.
Yes.
Yes.
Will the Steelers get a first round bye?
No.
No.
Who will be the final 2 wild cards in the AFC and NFC? Feel free to go ahead.
Chargers definitely.
Ravens, Chargers.
I think Colts be good.
The Seahawks are going to make it in the
Colts
NFC.
and Chargers.
I say Seahawks, Vikings in the NFC.
And definitely throw the Seahawks. Yeah,
Yes.
Seahawks, Vikings. I like Seahawks, Vikings.
Yeah.
The Redskins are in that spot now, but they won't stay there.
Show is executively produced by the man on my left, Andre Melton. Same producers, Cavante Hurd. Social media, AJ and Uncle Raj with the belt and first place. Also with the crown. Cousin D with the crown and the whistle. And gotta shout out our guest again, my brother, Antoine Ryles. He'll be back soon to talk.
Anything possible?
Actually, we're going to have you back when the Ravens make the playoffs. Again, follow us, Flex Zone 1, on all social media platforms and YouTube.com. Subscribe to Flex Zone. We're the only one. YouTube.com/Flex Zone 1.
The only one.
And just like we say it every week, until next week in the Man Cave, we go.
Peace.
Peace.
Stay out the bottom.
Oh, gosh. So goofiness.